Hello friends, today I will discuss the comparison between lap winding and wave winding. So here parameter and this is the lap winding, this is wave winding. Corresponding to the parameter, the each winding specialty will be discussed here. The number of parallel paths in case of lap winding is equal to the number of poles, whereas in case of wave winding it is always 2. The EMF in case of lap winding it is less value, whereas in the wave winding the EMF generated per phase is more. And number of brushes in case of lap winding is equal to the number of poles, whereas in case of the wave winding it's always 2. And in the type of winding that is used in case of lap winding is it may be a progressive winding or retrogressive winding. Similarly, in wave winding also there may be a progressive winding or retrogressive winding. And coming to the efficiency, in case of lap winding the efficiency is less, whereas in case of wave winding efficiency is high. And the additional uses in case of lap winding, we need equalizer ring for current balancing, whereas in case of wave winding we need dummy coil for providing mechanical stability to the armature. Next, cost. The winding cost of lap winding is more because it requires more material, whereas in case of wave winding the material required is less, so the cost is also less. Current rating. In case of lap winding it is high due to the parallel paths. The number of parallel paths are more in the lap winding, whereas in wave winding the number of parallel paths are less, so the current rating is low in case of wave winding, whereas in case of lap winding it is high. And coming to the voltage rating, the lap winding will have the more number of parallel paths, so the voltage rating is low, whereas in the wave winding the number of conductors per parallel path are more, so automatically the voltage rating of the wave winding is more. And connectivity, in case of lap winding the winding is connected in parallel, whereas in case of wave winding the winding connection is in series. Let me summarize once. In case of lap winding, the current rating is more, whereas the voltage rating is less, or it is used for the high current and low voltage applications. And the lap winding requires the equalizer rings to balance the currents, and this lap winding is more expensive due to the additional material requirement. And in case of wave winding it has the high voltage rating but low current rating, and this is used where high voltage and low current applications are there. And this requires dummy coils for mechanical stability, and it is more efficient and low or cost effective or low cost.